What is one theme in anime that is prevalent through all of the different titles that are out there? And how does that relate to wellness? Well, let's jump on into it. Hi, my name is Cam. Hope you're having a beautiful day and welcome back to OT and Me. So what I want to talk to you guys today about is the recurring theme in anime that constantly pops up. But before I get into that, let me just give you a little brief intro into the world of anime. My experience with anime has been long and kind of windy. My first experience might have been through that of the anime Pokemon, which a lot of people don't really consider to be an anime. They actually consider it to be just a cartoon. But whatever. I think that a lot of 90s kids really connected with the idea of being a 10-year-old and going out into the world and catching monsters or whatever it may be. Along the way, Ash Ketchum, somewhere over here, I don't know where he's at, Ash Ketchum had to find friends in order to go ahead and make his journey possible. It was through making friends with Misty and Brock that Ash was able to progress as far along into the story as he did. The next anime that kind of crawled into my life when I was a little older, maybe more so of a teen, was that of Dragon Ball Z. Now, this was so much different than that of Pokemon. Dragon Ball Z was much more mature, it had a lot more action sequences, a lot more world building, right? Whereas Pokemon was more of a grab for children and merchandising. Dragon Ball Z had more of a mature storyline to it. And I just remember being so enthralled by the characterizations of the characters and the action and the animation and how it all came together when I was a wee 7 years old, I guess. I don't know. Following Dragon Ball Z, I had a late break into my life. Maybe 10 years later or so, I started to begin to watch. Getting to things like Bleach, like Naruto, like One Piece. And I really started to see a recurring theme amongst these very big anime. There was one thing that always stood out to me, and that is the idea of friendship in anime. In every anime, there is always a situation of the importance of friendship and how the main character is always fighting for their friends. Take, for instance, Dragon Ball Z. You have Goku, who is fighting for his friend Krillin, his friend Yamcha, and obviously the Earth. I guess everybody on Earth is his friend. I don't know. But that value of friendship runs so deep. That value of friendship runs so deep with the Z Fighters. Then you move on to things like Naruto. Literally the entire plot about Naruto Shippuden is about Naruto trying to get his friend Sasuke back. The entire thing. It's talking about the trials and tribulations and dedication it takes to be someone's friend. And then lastly, one that I hold near and dear to my heart, the anime that I hold near and dear to my heart, is that of One Piece. One Piece is very big on this idea of nakama. So how does anime at all relate to wellness? This concept of friendship and being able to effectively manage and develop social relationships and social connections is actually very human. Humans are inherently social beings. We need to go out and connect with other people, with other human beings, and make those connections to have that sense of well-being, sense of belonging to others. And I really think that this concept of friendships really kind of ingrains in us that we need to be managing those social relationships, as it's a very important part of our wellness. In fact, it's even a part of the 8 dimensions of wellness that is the foundation of this channel. If you don't know what the 8 dimensions of wellness are, be sure to click right over here. Essentially, the 8 dimensions of wellness are 8 different areas of life that are intertwined with one another. And one aspect of the 8 dimensions of wellness is that of social wellness. We need to factor in taking better care of our social wellness. And you can see a highly negative effect on overall well-being in the case of the pandemic. In that case, we were stuck at home, unable to really go out and conversate with other people living within our community, whether it was family, whether it was friends, whether it was just neighbors. We had that social withdrawal, which really caused a lot of us to feel kind of closed in and withdrawn from society. So what I'm saying today is that it's important to go ahead and cultivate relationships. And I think that anime exemplifies the importance of going out and really cultivating relationships within life, whether it's family, friends, or community. Also, anime is just cool. Don't forget to subscribe and like. I hope you guys continue to have a beautiful day. Wishing you wellness through occupation, and take care, y'all.